As a disclaimer, this video is intended primarily for educational purposes. I want it to be clear that I am no longer a fan of Vic Mignogna, but for now, I will attempt to leave this video to answering the questions, what did Vic do, and why are people angry at him? The easiest way to do this is by studying his recent apologies and some of the rumors surrounding it. On January 21st, 2019, Vic posted his first apology on Twitter, covering most, if not all, of the topics he had been criticized for in the past few months or years. This apology follows a fairly standard format of his, where he describes the issue, then deflects the blame somewhere else. He starts it off on the wrong foot with a cliché. He states that he can't possibly be homophobic because he has friends in the LGBTQ community, some of which he brought to work with him on his Star Trek fan series. As he said for years, he believes these rumors stem from a statement he made about one of his characters' sexuality. In 2007, at the Toronto Anime Con, Vic clearly stated that he talked to Clamp directly at Anime Expo 2006, and they told him that his character 5 from Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle was not gay. Then later, in the same panel, he says it was Colleen Klinkenbeard who asked the question, not him, directly contradicting himself. He is referencing the Anime Expo 2006 panel, which Colleen hosted. During this panel, pre-chosen questions from the fans were given to the members of Clamp by Colleen. One of these questions involved Phi and Kurugane from Tsubasa Chronicle, and the potential of a pairing between them. When this question was asked, the crowd cheered, and in shock, one of the members of Clamp responded asking if the fans actually wanted that pairing. Unless something is missing from multiple accounts of people present at that panel, nobody from Clamp made a direct statement that even slightly resembles a confirmation of any character's sexuality, one way or another. Later, in 2010, at a panel entirely devoted to dispelling rumors about himself, which he apparently has often, he once again stated that Colleen was the one who asked and that she told him that his character wasn't gay. I have since reached out to Colleen and have yet to receive a response. Vic then goes on to state in his apology that he doesn't autograph yaoi content. Not because he is homophobic, but because he doesn't like signing material that is not canon. Unlike all the Broly stuff that was totally canon for the last 16 years. After this, Vic defends himself against rumors that he is anti-Semitic. He claims that this stems solely from a time where he used the word Holocaust as a metaphor for the large noise in another room. Vic is known to be very vocal about his religious beliefs. One fan stated that in 2010, when he bought one of his CDs, Vic asked why he chose a fan music CD and not any of the Christian ones. The fan apologized and stated that they were Jewish, and according to them, Mignogna stared them up and down and responded by saying, "Well, we can change that." Outside of this, it has been known for quite some time that he offers a discount to conventions that allow him to host church services and Bible studies. During a feedback panel, Colossal Con staff apparently responded to a question about this with, "None of you effers want to run early morning Sunday panels anyway, so why not give him his Bible study if it makes him cheaper?" There has also been other various rumors about him handing out religious pamphlets and attempting to convert people he deemed needed saving. The third rumor Vic covers is probably the most common one: his temper and how he treats staff. Whether it's showing up late, leaving early, or demanding specific types of food and drink, I have heard rumors about Vic's diva attitude for years from staff, congoers, and even other voice actors in the industry. Sean Schemmel, in particular, made a series of videos involving a character, Kip Mangina, a parody which focuses somewhat on this diva attitude of his. As is typical, Vic attempts to place the blame for his rotten attitude on conventions that don't honor their contracts. Lastly, I would like to comment on the biggest issue of them all, the sexual allegations. It is known that Vic likes to be affectionate with his fans. Just Google Vic kissed me, and you'll find more than a few results. I won't go too far into specifics, but I will link a few articles in the description, and the KickVic hashtag will provide more than a few stories as well. Vic dismisses all of these as him showing support to his fans and a result of his upbringing. Perhaps in his family they showed affection toward each other, with hugs and kisses, but I don't think in any situation it is appropriate to kiss strangers in public, especially when a large portion of them are underage and potentially don't fully understand the situation. He then asks his fans to understand that he most likely will not be interacting like he used to due to the climate we live in, and that all of these rumors of assault, harassment, and pedophilia are completely false. Now, unknown to most people, this isn't the only apology he has made. On his fan Discord for the Risen Bull Rangers, Vic held a private Q&A for his devoted fans to ask him about the situation. In it, he repeats a lot from his public apology, but with a much different tone. He calls these accusations desperate attempts for attention by sad and lonely people that don't like seeing others have fun, with some sick need to trash anyone with a different opinion. He also makes a direct call to action, requesting his fans go out and talk to conventions and accusers in an attempt to protect his good name. Despite rumors circling the internet since at least 2006, he claims that these rumors are starting to appear only because of the Broly movie. That most certainly contributed to it, but I clearly remember an outcry of fans getting trending on Twitter when Vic was revealed to be playing Rohan in the Diamond is Unbreakable dub back in early December. Rumors are most likely coming back because people are getting more and more tired of the industry sitting by and doing nothing about the situation. To sum up, Vic claims that he is not homophobic because he has gay friends, placing the blame solely on disgruntled yaoi fans that don't like that he was told a character he voiced wasn't gay. He claims that he's not anti-Semitic, completely ignoring the fact that he tries to push his religion onto people at conventions regularly. He also claims that his bad attitude is solely the result of conventions not honoring his contract. And finally, he claims that his interactions with fans are in no way sexual, just a show of gratitude and support, blaming the climate we live in for him having to change the way he interacts with his fans. I don't intend for this type of video to become a regular thing, but in the future I hope to talk about my interactions with Vic and other voice actors, as well as the very questionable nature of his fan club. To end this video, I'll leave you with a quote from the man himself. The only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good people to do nothing.